What are a few of your favorite Strider body styles? I like those SOE SNGs, and I want to buy one of their fixed blades. Derek, man, buy whatever you want from them, buddy. Get the one that makes your dick hard. Get the one that just feels right in your hand. And be honest with yourself, right? I have a lot of large Striders. They're fucking large, right? They're big. So just be honest with yourself. Are you really going to carry it if it's larger, right? Let's see if I can do this here. Most of these are SMFs. The pre-production samples for like laser work. This one's just enough that it marked it. It didn't really eat a lot of the material. Whereas the final version is very three-dimensional and it ate the material out. I still have some of these. I've got some of them still new in package. We put some up for sale, and then I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just keep them. I don't really want to sell them. That's a bead that Cody did. There's a ton more fucking knives here. Here's one of Dwayne's. That wood right there is off the deck of a battleship. Josh, do you remember what battleship this was off of? That wood came out of a guy got it out of a shipyard when they brought one of the ships. It had actually sank, and they recovered it. And all that wood sat in, I think, Oregon for fucking decades. That's one of the originals. I actually have two probably of these for sale. I guess they're for sale. I could care less whether I sell them, but I have two of the original SMFs. And what these are mostly knives. Like when I go out on the weekends and shit, I'll take this one out of my pocket and put a knife on. And then when I get back, I take the knife I was wearing and quickly put it in my desk drawer. Because inevitably I'll have it, if I go to bed or whatever and I get up in the morning, I'll have that knife still in my pocket. And if I end up outside and need a knife, I'll use it. And as some of you guys know, some of these things carry a value. Like they change secondhand market at $6,000. So yeah, Iridium, that Strider knife, that Dwyer, super cool, man. It's a battleship that was named after a president. I don't know why I can't think of the name right now. And this knife is light too. It's light. But this just goes really well with my Panerai with the thick leather strap that Greg gave me on it. It just matches real nice. But like we usually retain like zero. We usually do a 0 through 24, and then I usually keep 1 through 3, 0 through 3. I really like some of the Strider. We're gonna do a collaboration with Strider on some of their thinner, small profile knives. Like you could use them as a neck knife. We're gonna do some of those. You carry an XL, yeah, XL's fucking big. I don't know that I even own an XL. Nicest knife you own is an Emerson. Aaron Kinder. The best knife is the one you have when you need it, buddy. I've had I had a friend that worked for Emerson for a long time. I do have some Emersons. I'm just not in love with them. I just haven't. Like I like the CQC6 and the CQC7. But most of the ones that I actually carried and used were the Benchmade collaborations. But that's a small knife, man. When Strider came out and made folders, the first folder was a Buck folder, but even when Buck was building those, it was just bigger. It was just more robust. I wanted something that I could pry shit with and not worry about breaking it. You can take some of the Striders too, and you can bolt them onto your holsters. Like we did a holster we did our normal tactical holster, our tack holster, our drop holster, and we didn't sew it to the trigger guard. Instead, we had a Kydex insert that went inside, and the Kydex had positive retention off your trigger guard, like they do today. But we took that shell and put it inside of our nylon, and then you could put a Strider knife on the outside of that shell. And we see guys putting Striders on the outside of, on like the, kind of the fairing, I guess, on those things. And we see them putting them on safari lands and stuff.
Yeah, man, I'm talking about Willis, one of the realest to try. My family, SOE, got the tools to survive.